Welcome to Fen Tour. Today I'm going to be riding my new Honda CRF300L, and I've been joined with great honour by Lord Helmet Head Alan. Here he is on his Himalayan. He is a seasoned motocrosser.
Do you know I make all that stuff up? I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I just hold on and I just give it power.
Yeah,
it just works.
No, he's lying. He's a motocrosser by experience. Oh,
See,
absolutely useless.
when we're riding, you'll see how bad we both are, because we'll both come off about 20 times. There'll be a lot of man hugs and crying, but it'll be a laugh. It'll be a blast.
We shall see. Right. Let's get on the way and have some fun. We'll see you as we crash.
We're off. Obviously, I'm on the Himalayan. Fentor's on his brand spanking new CRF that we're about to go and trash. Are you excited?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yours should be loads better than this. It should be. So.
Yeah, but I'm a shit rider off-road.
Well, I heard that you're amazing. I'll start off, lead the way, because you're going to overtake me in a minute on that bad boy, and then we'll see how they handle.
We're all good.
Right, let's go then.
Lead the way. If I can get it. I don't want to go in gear now.
He's stuck already. So your first issue, you're struggling to find first gear, aren't you, since you're set off?
That's it. Oh, look at that. See, you lied about...
What?
About not being any good. Look at you,
terrible,
standing
mate.
up.
I'm shocking.
See, I'm standing up. I'm like a completely useless idiot.
Just give yourself a slight bit of bend in your legs. You good? You keeping up?
Yeah, all good. Look at the speed that Alan goes. See, he's a motocross rider, experienced off-roader. I've only ever been on tarmac until I got this bike. Actually, this is actually my only second time off-road ever, Alan.
So is your second only ever time taking that bike or ever being off-road?
Yes.
How are you finding that, as you know, like it's a taster bike for you? So how are you finding it? How are you finding the suspension, especially the rear? Talk about the rear suspension.
Well, the suspension is, for me, I'm going slowly, so it's handling it okay, but you saw when I sat on it, it sinks down far too much. It's a standard, it's set up for a little Japanese guy about 65 kilograms. Well, I'm a lot more than that. That's the problem.
Are you hitting off the bottom at all?
No, but I think if you were to be a better rider like you, going at the speed you're going up there, it would be bottoming out and being a problem. For me, not a problem. However, I have got new suspension on order that should be set up for my extra weight. And
so that'll make a big difference.
That'll make a difference, I think. Especially as I get more confident and better at riding. See, I made it, Alan.
You made it, you caught up. See, I find that the Himalayan suspension, personally, is really, because it's cheap suspension, but it's tough. And for me, it feels very much like it can glide over all of this stuff. And it just bounces. There's a lot of bounce to it, but it just glides. And it soaks it up. It does a good job of soaking it up. Oh look, we're getting some ruts now.
Look at that. I'm going through them on this. Actually, this one good thing, this does go through those ruts easily.
That's what you want, didn't you? Whoa!
Hey, a jump! Look at that. For the wind, bloody hell. Now this is where we've got to be careful with ruts. See, I'm just a lack of skill. With this bike, with the better suspension, so I'm told, is extremely capable. But with different tyres, these tyres are apparently no good for off-road, so people say. So change the tyres, you change the suspension, and actually you have something that's very, very good.
Yeah, I see there's a big seller, aren't there? There's a bit of a waiting list, I think, to even pick one of them up at the minute.
Oh yeah, 6 months or more. This has actually got a fuel economy meter on it. It says I've done 88.8 miles to the gallon.
That's good, isn't it? For off-roading.
That's not bad, is it? I've been down here loads in the Land Rover, but never before on the bike until the day I bought this. And yeah, the sand took me off.
That was when you came off on this track on that bike. But that literally just your front wheel clipped and then went from underneath you.
Front wheel just disappeared. Yeah, the sand, it just went with the sand.
Yeah, slipped.
So you do need to be ready for touch. Whoop.
Oh, no. I just saw you
I'm
twitch, so
the
I
brambles
twitched.
sticking out.
I twitched because you twitched then.
Yeah. That's how useless I am.
To be fair, it's quite compact, isn't it? It's not really deep or too soft.
Right. Oh, the signal's gone, Alan.
I think if you stand up for confidence.
So
Hello?
the problem now is that
Lost you.
no signal. Look at that, it's faster than me. You're so skilled at it, look at that. So we've been linked by phone signal, by phones, because we couldn't get the Bluetooths to link together as usual. But there's no phone signal here in the forest, so the end of the communication for a while. This little Honda really does take these bumps easily. It's good fun though, isn't it? Look at that. No phone signal.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, just the trees and stuff, isn't it? But then at least we do some piece to camera without
Yeah, that's
the
it.
monologue.
But it's a lovely track, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I just get tired quick. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm getting hot. I'm going to turn the heater grips off. But
yeah, it's lovely though, isn't it?
it's good.
Yeah, you've got your big 4x4 ruts over there.
That is a deep rut.
Yeah,
Seriously
proper
deep. But guys come down here, you see the trucks they have. Land
Right off the
Rovers,
floor.
they're jacked up about a metre off the ground, massive
Yeah.
tyres. They just want
Insane,
to get in
isn't
the
it?
deepest rut possible and see if they can get through it. Whilst we've not got any communication between Alan and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about how to ride legally, not upset anyone, and let's try and keep green lanes open for everybody. So green lane, what's a green lane? So it's a right of way for all traffic, cars, motorbikes, horses, bicycles, walking, everything, but it doesn't have any tarmac, and that's what this is. Sometimes called a byway open to all traffic, or a boat. And generally on the Ordnance Survey map, as I'll put on the screen there, depending on the levels, is 1 to 50,000 like this, and the 1 to 25,000 like this. Now, it doesn't guarantee you can ride legally along that lane. It may have been closed, may have changed its rights of way, or it may have often there is the sort of a period of closure where ruts and whatever are sorted out, or a winter closure on quite a bit. Woo. There are winter closures. This is where I crashed up here. Yeah, you have winter closures on many, so the only way really to make sure you're riding legally is to join a group, and there are several who have all of that up to date, and with notes as well on the byways. Alan's going for the old 360 camera, held out with one hand. He's so much more talented and skilled, isn't he, than I am. Look at that. Maybe not. Dear, I'm going to go this way. Anyway, so these trails, I'm a member of All Terrain UK. Check it out on Google, and campaign for sensible use of byways by motorcyclists and four-wheel drive vehicles. Allows you access to Smart Trail 2. Smart Trail 2 is a website where your membership gives you access to pretty much Ordnance Survey maps, but showing where the green lanes are definitely open, if any are closed, and what's happening with those. There's links to all of them, so you can find out on the local council websites, etc. There's notes on there to tell you about potential issues. So if you're off-roading and you want to know about a trail first, people put notes in as to how they found it. If there's any huge amounts of water or it's unpassable for whatever reason, someone stuck a log across it or a bale of hay to try and prevent people from riding off-road, all those sort of things noted on there. So the whole point of it is, you know, you're riding a trail completely legally without any issues or comeback. And if you've got a nice quiet bike and you ride sensibly and probably not quite as slowly as me, then you'll bloody useless I am. If you're on a nice quiet bike like my little Honda or the Royal Enfield, not going to upset anyone, and keeps a good name for people who want to keep these trails open. Abuse, stupid riding, going off-piste, all these things don't do justice to the trail rider who wants to keep these open. We're very lucky in Britain to have so many rights of way, ancient rights of way, and they could easily be taken away if we're not careful. And being a member, you're going to help to make sure that's the case. See, Alan is a lot quicker than me. A lot braver. I guess it's because I had the old crash last time I came down here. It put me off. So I'm going to put on the screen exactly where this trail is, you can see. And if you want to come and ride these, there's so many in East Anglia. It's a good place to ride or to own a Honda CRF or Royal Enfield Himalayan and enjoy these byways. Each trail we ride today, whilst I've got camera battery, I shall put on the screen so you can see exactly where it is. Look at that, I'm going through the all the mud and sludge. That's what it's for. I have a little bike swap here. It's sandy, tricky trail. It's certainly wobbling around a bit at the front. Alan says he's wobbling at the front as well. Do I feel more confident on the Himalayan? Will Alan love the CRF, or will he want to desperately get back on the Himalayan? We will see. It sinks down a lot, doesn't it, Alan? Off he goes. Well, this is smooth. Alan's blasting ahead. Doesn't matter which bike he rides, he's faster than me. Actually, I'm in some pretty rubbish ruts here. So Alan's bike, yeah, it doesn't soak the bumps up quite as nicely as the little Honda, but it's very, very easy to ride along here. In some ways, I feel a bit more confident on it because I'm lower down and Alan's in a rut. That's the problem, the ruts get pretty awful here. Oh shit, that is a rut and a half. Himalaya does a good job, I have to say. Of course, this is a lot heavier, although it doesn't feel particularly heavy whilst rolling along. Would be if he dropped it, which I mustn't do. So before I bought the CRF, I was thinking about a couple other bikes. One was the Himalayan, and one was, or even the Royal Enfield Trials 500, which I don't think they currently do. I think it's now a 350. I don't think they have the Trials one available. The track's pretty good now, isn't it? Although this doesn't soak the bumps up. Yeah, the bump. Yeah, that's not as good on the bumps as the little Honda. Maybe I should slow down rather than jolt my back spine into Someone's put a jump there, look.
Go over it and jump it. You can do that on yours.
So what way are we going? Through the mud or round like that?
Which way do you want to go? I'll watch you go first and fall off, and then I'll go the way that you don't.
I'm going to go carefully. Through here. Oh, look at that.
Sailing through.
No problem. Cool, this.
Going through the middle. Shit, this isn't a good idea, is it?
You will, in the middle of you.
Yeah, through the middle.
Have you made it? Have you made it?
Yeah, I made it.
This isn't an easy parking. Oh my god, this is everywhere. This is like riding on the sand dune. This is the worst ever. Oh,
look at this this is a place with a drone, mate. I reckon we send up the drone. This is the place.
Look at that. That is crazy. See?
That is cool, isn't it?
You see, you go in one rut, stuck in another, and that's not too bad just here. Trouble is, the bike wants just to slide over on this sand.
That's it.
So you're a lot more confident.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, you are. I think I'm going to go to the left here. Are you going to go through it?
Oh well, the problem with it is though, it's like soil sludge underneath.
Yeah.
So you don't grip, if that makes sense.
No. Come around this side or the other side.
Whoa! Bit of a slip. Bit of wheel angling the wrong way then.
Well done. To the left here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at it all.
It's mad, isn't it? Have you ever been on green lanes like this before?
No. Well, no, but not like this. Not sandy and as rutty, I don't think.
Sandy is. That's not easy, is it? This sand.
No, it's a lot more technical. But then again, so's wet mud. If it's like a nice dry day, mud's fantastic. But when it's wet, it's just bogging all over the place. Sand is very much the same. It's the opposite, isn't it? Once it's wet, it's great. As soon as it dries out, you're all over the shot. So
yeah.
Opposite spin around.
Yeah, that's what it's like here. So all sandy and yeah, like riding on a sand dune or beach. This isn't too bad, just here, is it? It's quite nice.
No, this is alright. This is fine.
What I need is someone to train me how to ride the bloody thing.
You can do that. Just book in somewhere.
I'll tell you one I did see that looks brilliant. Is Harley Davidson do one in Wales. So it's a lovely location. Whole day's riding on one of their massive Pan Americas off road. 300 quid all in, including a choice in the bike and lot. I thought that sounds brilliant. I might go and do that. I know it's a huge bike, but won't that give you confidence if we get back on this little Honda afterwards?
Yeah, well, it's the lessons you'll take away from it. It's the big thing.
Yeah.
You'll take away so many lessons.
Absolutely. If I get the confidence, it'll be a lot better.
I'm going to have a stop for a second. I get knackered.
That's alright. I'm getting hot.
Oh
well, off he goes.
This is what you call doggy paddling, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it, look, better.
Well done.
Ba-boom, bada-boom. I would say it gets easier, but it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. It gets worse, does it? Oh,
no,
shit.
it's alright, it's alright. You can keep to the left, you're fine. You wouldn't want to keep to the right, that will swallow you. Imagine if loads of rain got in there and you didn't know that was there, and you went down it.
Oh hell, that's a big hole, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
going to
think I'll
cause you
just
some
go
pain.
through that little puddle. Oh, you
Yeah.
disappear. That is
Where's
one
he
hell of a
gone?
rut. Well, it's almost like some giant dinosaur's dragged its tail along.
Yeah. Trisana, whatever it is, Rex, dragging along.
Yeah.
You kind of would have thought with the rain over time it would wash back in, but I suppose people are doing it every weekend.
Absolutely, yeah. People come out all year round and they prefer the mud, the ruts to be as terrible as possible.
As shocking as possible.
Yeah.
Right, which line do we pick? Which line are you going to pick more than anything? Because it's which line works, because the cameras won't show it, will they? But the ruts down each side, there's no perfect route through that.
Yes, there isn't, is there? There really isn't. I'm going to go to the left here.
I think that's the
Look,
best.
look, there's some... Look down there. It's the front of a Range Rover or something. They've got removed going along.
I think you're right. I think left is the only way, because if I go over through the middle, that looks quite good. I've got a feeling I'm going to get myself more stuck.
Bits of car everywhere, look. Ripped off bits of car.
Oh shit, that's in my way, that bit of car.
Go over here now. Have a rut too.
Bit of wheelage. Yes.
Actually, I did say this bit ahead of us was going to be closed. It looks like it's a permanent closure. Which we're going left anyway, but... oh, there we go. Look, that is what I was saying about the Smart Trail 2. To fend tall viewers anyway. Until the 30th of April that won't be open, but once that opens up that'll be an interesting lane to take.
Looks nice actually, that looks a lot nicer than this.
Yeah, it's because they keep people off it, and actually it looks like people have kept off it. Doesn't look like anyone's been down there,
except from that post is broken so they can swing it round.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if we respect things like that, it'll be open again on the 30th of April. Time to come up and do it in the summer.
Exactly, and it'll be beautiful.
Bring a picnic, your tent, wild camp, lovely.
Beautiful lady to have a bit of argy-bargy with.
This doesn't look too bad here, does it? It's quite nice.
Yeah, this is alright.
I like going through the bumps on this, because it just soaks them up.
Yeah, nice and easy, innit? Pull that down a bit because it's raining in my face.
Yeah, got the visor down now.
So we're going to go somewhere really posh for some food now then, are we?
Yeah, I thought somewhere that does, you know, extremely high quality Michelin star sort of sandwiches.
Perfect, sounds lovely, looking forward to that. Nothing but the best when I come and visit.
Is it what, sorry Alan?
It's nothing but the best when I come and visit.
Cool, this is good here, I'm enjoying this.
You loving it?
Yeah, this is brilliant. I can feel the bike seems to be gripping better on this bit. I think it's a pine cone, it gives it more traction.
It's all about the pine cones. You jumping yet? Get in some air?
No. I am now about to visit a Michelin star sandwich bar. It's a bit of a secret here in beautiful Thetford. Are we in Suffolk or Norfolk in Thetford? Anyway, wherever we are, Thetford, East Anglia, there is this amazing place. It's a Michelin star, sandwich bar. It rhymes actually, doesn't it?
Feels very posh. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
It's not looking Michelin star, is it?
Well, oops.
I still don't understand why curries don't sell curries.
That's a good point, isn't it? Have you gone in and asked them for a curry yet? They might actually do them and not keep them quiet at the back, you know.
I'll have to ask.
There it is, Michelin star sandwich bar.
McDonald's.
Yeah, that's it. You've not been there before?
I've been to many McDonald's, yeah. I've never been to a Michelin star one though, so I expect the burgers are a little bit posher. This is where they use their prime cuts of beef, I
Yeah.
take it. Send the cheaper stuff out to the other ones.
Yeah.
Michelin star coffee bar. No, sandwich bar.
Sandwich bar. Yeah, that's the one.
So here we are. Honda Royal Enfield. Very similar horsepower. Our finish line is a bit of hedge hanging out down there, so I reckon that's probably about 1/4 of a mile. Drag race, pure power. Let's see which one's going to win. Are you ready?
Ready?
On your mark.
3, 2,
Go!
Go!
Oh, the Honda's got it! The Honda's got
The
it!
Honda's going!
No! The Honda's got it! Look at how close it is! Look how close! But it's still pulling away.
I'm 70 miles. Oh! No.
You've done it! The Honda!
Look at the speed, the speed.
I am literally, I don't know, 3 to 4 bike lengths behind you. That's how close that was. So the Honda got it, didn't it? So the smaller engine
Not bad for
kicked ass.
smaller, lighter. Although I do have a bigger beer belly than that.
I'd now disagree. I think that you're really skinny compared to me, and that was the real reason why reason why I lost.
Alan's got to collect his camera. That was fun. This is quite a nice byway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Nice and easy, nice little track.
Yeah. Still a little bit sandy, sort of moving around. I think what I have to get used to, Alan, is
Standing
the
up.
bike moves around underneath you when you're off-road.
Yeah, so the key to off-roading more than anything else is why partly standing up is because you're putting the weight at the top instead of low down where you're sitting.
Yeah.
You're obviously then causing a lot of weight and traction on the back wheel, so that you're not evened out the weight. And then the other key to it is as well is not what's hard to do initially is not hold the handlebars really tight and try and fight it. Let the bike
it move around. Yeah.
let the bike move the way it wants to go, and then you'll find as well you're a lot less tired and you're more confident as it goes along. Obviously you will still have the odd slip, but generally nowhere near as much.
Pretty here, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
It's a bit stony, but
Ouch.
yeah. You all right?
Yeah, it's alright. A bit of stone flicked up from your rear tyre and hit me in the face. I'm going to close my visor.
It's not as rutted in any way. This is very
beautiful,
nice.
Yeah.
This is what a green lane should be, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and no, it's not as exciting, is it? I mean, this is the kind of stuff
Well,
nice little adventure. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
It's not as challenging, but it's certainly.
You could go a right whack down here if you wanted to.
You could.
Oh, I'll have to go down
Just
first.
Just engine brake its way down. It's quite stony. You don't want to be getting a puncture, do we?
No.
Oh, there we go. Stones are gone now.
Put up that side.
Yeah, not this side. Yeah, if I let the bike move around, that's what I need to get used to it, that movement, which, you know, when you're on tarmac, you don't want to be feeling doing that, because it's like it's on ice or something. So I need to let the bike move around and not be worried about it.
Exactly that. Once you can't, same as standing up, once you start getting used to standing up, you'll soon realise it's a lot easier if you're standing up to when you're sitting down.
Car coming. Thank you. How super.
I love it when you've got these like farms and places that are on these roads. Obviously this is a road, but you kind of feel like you're on their land, don't you? Because you do. Oh, it's a whole farmer.
What are you doing on my track?
There's one of the ones we use quite regularly. Obviously has a gate and has a almost like a gate for horses as well as such. And you generally turn up in this farmer's whole, you know, house, yard, the whole lot, and you've got to let yourself through. When you do, really, you feel like you shouldn't be there, and then you have to remind yourself, actually, he's built his house on an old road. So
look at that, side by side on a green lane, or sort of a orange lane, isn't it?
I'd say more, yeah. It's
Come a bit
the
further
closest.
forward, the more camera will pick you up, won't it? That's it. That'll be a good view of your bike going along.
Do you want me to stand up and look more professional?
Oh yeah, do that.
It's all about looking professional. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just make it up.
You are bullshit. You know a lot about off-road. Oh, just hold the handlebars loosely. Let the bike move around underneath you. Yeah, you know all about how to do it. You know how to do it. I think we go sharp left here.
The thing is, if everybody actually believed I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't be much of a plonker, so I have to be the plonker. Are we going left, did you say?
Yeah, left here. Isn't this great? This is why I bought this bike, not for too much of a challenge, just to enjoy lovely lanes.
Exactly. This is beautiful.
It is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my. Again, once you get into doing green laning, you soon realise. Are we going right?
I think we're going right.
As soon as you get into green laning and you realise it's not as difficult as everyone thinks it is, and it is tiring. Don't get me wrong. You just do section by section. But when you're here, it's just us. There's no cars. There's no. We could stop here and probably spend an hour and not see a person, and it's just lovely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Next level stunningness.
And this is a super little lane. This is the best one I've been on yet, because it's not too tricky, and it's beautiful countryside, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Don't go through. Right, here we go. I'll go through.
Well, before you do, I should have grabbed your camera.
Ah, that's right.
It does look good, your bike, I've got to say. If you look at it, you go, do you know what? I do love the way it looks.
I'm feeling more confident. Today's actually given me more confidence as the day's gone on.
Is it because you're with somebody though, as well? Because
I think it helps, yeah.
I think if you're with somebody, you think, do you know what, even if I fall off, or something does happen, I've got someone, or they can help me, and I'm not alone. If I have a blowout in the middle of this field, I've got somebody at least I can get on the back of their bike and, you know, go and get some kind of. I find green laning is definitely. The one thing they say about green laning is, same with 4x4s and else, is you should never go alone.
Really do it on your own, because when I drop the bike, if I'd have broken something, there's no phone signal there. You know, so yeah, I'd have to wait for a pass by. Well, this view, Alan, lovely distant views from the top of this hill. This is beautiful.
This is next level, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. This is. And the little Honda, I'm getting the hang of it now. He says, about to crash. I thought this looked good on the Ordnance Survey map. Wow, this is lovely. I mean, you could do this on almost any bike with decent tyres. It's not too challenging, is it?
No, I think you could easily do this on a R1, not a problem.
R1, yeah. Well, you could, yeah, if you don't mind the puncture. I mean, it'd be fine. This would be a good one to do with an adventure bike like the BMW, with the right tyres.
I think, again, if you get confident, you should bring your BMW down here and have a go, because I don't think you'll have a big difference between that and this on a road like this, because again, it's not a technical road, is it?
No.
You're happily sat down, poodling along at, 20 miles an hour, and no issue whatsoever. You're not having to, there's no challenge to this. It's a bit sandy here. Enjoyment.
This is where I crashed before, on the sand. So I'm nervous about sand, you see.
I understand that. As soon as your front wheel starts slipping on sand, you're down. And again, it's all about power and speed with sand, isn't it? But it's having that confidence to bring up that power and that speed.
That's it.
And just take it on.
This is great.
This is fantastic. this is the kind of green lane in what's probably going to make me sound pathetic, but I really enjoyed because it's not technical, it's just amazing.
Just beautiful, isn't it? We're the only people on it enjoying it.
Whoa, back up. Whoa, that's some fun.
Oh.
It gives you that little scary moment, doesn't it, where it picks that little bit of sand and it goes, yeah, I'm going to chuck you around a bit here.
Bloody sand. Thought we got away from sand today. Obviously not.
You know, you have to bring that down my way, do some muddy tracks.
Yeah. Well, it's not too far to yours.
No, I think it worked out being like about 9 miles-ish from where I'm staying. Easily done on that bike.
Yeah, no problem.
Have I lost you?
No, I'm just going steadily on the sand. It's just like when you've had a crash on the sand, I'm more apprehensive. Well, I'm more apprehensive.
Do you need a man hug?
Yeah. Actually, did we go left? Oh well, never mind. No, don't. No, I think we're okay. No, that's all right.
Go for a wee, I think.
That's a good idea.
It's like a perfect place for a wee. So I'm just going to stop recording for a second. So otherwise, there'll be too many people running over to look at my manhood. Here we go, final ride.
This is lovely, isn't it?
Look at it, perfect.
Lovely lane to finish the day on. What's that over the thing? Hangman's loose or something.
What's the big metal post about?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, it's because they're looking for doggers, you see. It's an anti-dogger deterrent for people dogging.
What is that all about?
Bizarre. Maybe it's just an old train track, was it?
No, it's an ancient road. This is lovely though.
Yeah, very easy, isn't it?
Absolutely superb. Well, we're going to have to come and do some more of these another day.
We are, aren't we?
Definitely a bit more green lane, a bit more off-road. Lovely.
More exploring of the amazing... Are we still in the fens?
No, we're not in the fens at all. No. Anything with a hill is not the fens. No, we're definitely not the fens.
Are we still in Cambridgeshire?
No, this is north. We're in deepest Norfolk here, boy. Deepest Norfolk.
I'm not Welsh instead.
Don't you say anything about Cambridge. We're from Norfolk.
Look at that.
Oh, the deer. Look at those. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was cool.
Wow.
A wildlife. Yeah, look at that. You get wildlife on Fentor videos. Brilliant.
Wow.
Look at the view. Wow. That is lovely.
That's just taken my breath away, literally.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, I've never... Yeah, that is... Well, that's special.
That was good, wasn't it? Because we weren't going fast down some tarmac. That wouldn't have been so good then. Not so special. Badly.
Whoa.
Anyway. Careful.
Sand.
Oh dear. Right, I don't like the sand. I don't like sand, Alan.
No, that was quite light as well. A lot of back end twitching going on there.
Well, I'm sitting back. The nice thing about this seat is you can sit back on it, which is what I'm doing.
What?
We'll keep the weight over the back wheels so they don't crash, basically.
Whoa.
This is lovely. Absolutely loving this bike. Absolutely loving it. An awesome piece of kit. We're going to go left, Alan, and then we're tarmac all the way back to the curry.
Perfecto.
So, Alan and I have had a fantastic day. It's been a bit wet, a bit tiring for some of us.
Especially me. I'm quite knackered, to be fair. We've been going since what, 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
And we've done some real technical stuff as well, and we've had a blast. But I mean, I'm ready for bed.
Or ready for a curry. That's our next plan. But anyway, how have you found the green lanes here? Have they been up to standard?
Oh, I think they're fantastic. What I like about the green lanes mostly is it's very flat, but you've got a lot of challenging routes. So a lot of 4x4 sort of use them. So it's it's a technical off-roading route. And then we've just been on some of the really easy stuff where it's just lazy off-roading, but you really get to enjoy the countryside and take your time looking around. So the roads here have a fantastic mix. They're worth a visit. It's worth a ride.
Yeah, I really think that if you've got green lanes like I have here in East Anglia, then it's well worthwhile getting, well, one of these sort of toys. Himalayan's
CRF.
CRF.
Best. The Royal Enfield Himalayan is definitely the best.
So if you care to watch Alan's channel, have a look below. I'll put the link in. Do have a look at his video. His video will be quite different to mine today. He's been comparing the two bikes. Would he swap from the Himalayan to the Honda? The answer is
No, not a chance. For me, the Royal Enfield is the best overall package, but I think the CRF has the best potential for the off-road fun.
so. I'm going to be getting the suspension done in a few weeks' time and a few other bits and pieces, and we'll see just how it performs then. And maybe as I get more confident, I'll get better. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Fen Tour today. Alan and I are going to head back to Ely and find a curry house.
Hot curry, farts of fire. It's going to be a right giggle.
Cheers everyone for watching. Bye.